Okay, hello. Hopefully everything is functional. I have no idea. So before we get started, the usual. So what is SASA? Save Ancient Studies Alliance works to promote the study of the ancient world and engagement with our human deeper pasts. Building a grassroots movement through outreach, collaboration, accessibility, and public scholarship, we work toward our goal of inspiring a wide, inclusive community of scholars, learners, and students. Here are all of the places that you can find and follow SASA. Just about any social media that you can think of, we are there. So Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, which this will be posted to later, Twitch, which I am currently on. You may or may not be watching on Twitch at this time. Blue Sky and LinkedIn. For a reminder on the live event protocol, please be kind and respectful. Listen and ask thoughtful questions throughout the event. Please be patient with technology and those administering it. Sasa Archaeogaming Live is streamed on Twitch, which is happening now, and recordings will be posted on Sasa's YouTube channel shortly after the event, which, depending on when you're watching, may be happening now for you. Less of a concern with spoiler alerts for today's stream, but in general, please do be aware that spoilers are always possible. Alright, so I'm going to move a couple of things around and hopefully be able to see everything I need to see on my screen. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and switch over to our game. We are doing The Sims again. And I think maybe, is it working? Yes. Okay. So I did do a couple of things. I managed to save my sim, who last time I streamed this had been stung by a scorpion, and was actively having a very bad time. We're still exploring kind of the jungle, and I did, while I was off stream, find this, which is a treasure chest. I don't know what's in it, but we're gonna find out. I also want to show some of the new stuff. There was a recent update. They released some new content. But we're going to spend a little bit more time with our archaeologist friend here. Oh no. Oh, seriously? Alright, so I got cursed. And I got shocked. It didn't kill me though. And that's what matters, I think. That's unfortunate. That's what I get for trying to get treasure. But it looks like I got some interesting stuff. Mostly gems, I think. I got an unauthenticated skull. And then I got some supplies that I didn't necessarily need, but that's okay. Alright, so this was a little bit of a dead end. I was trying to kind of retrace my steps so that I could get us to where we need to be. I also broke my machete earlier, but apparently have a backup, so that's good. Every time I navigate away, it's gonna stop playing the sounds, so sorry about that. Alright, we're gonna try to get back to the temple, although I don't know that I remember how to get there. I believe in her. She could do this. I'm gonna go ahead and fast forward. Alright, let's see what we encounter this time. If anything. Okay, so we've got... On a jungle trek, Estella is watching birds fly through the canopy when she almost stumbles over a very strange-looking egg. A bird of prey is perched nearby and seems to be eyeing it hungrily. So what do I want to do? I do have high archaeology, I believe. This could end badly. It's always kind of random, but I'm gonna protectively watch. So Estella suspects this egg may be a legendary creature described in many folk tales The scientist in her decides it would be best to wait and observe the creature hatching. After some time, there's a loud crack and a flash of light, and the creature is born. And apparently, I got a blessing from the creature. Travel to the royal baths? What is... Okay. Alright. I got a blessing, and now I'm just being transported by this random creature that we didn't even get to see, unfortunately. There's someone already here. Pub owner. There's just a pub owner here. Which, I don't think that there's a pub back here, but... You know, I appreciate their dedication. Someone else is here, swimming around. This may have got me off track, but okay, no, maybe actually... Cannot be open on this trip. No! Really? Why? I may not be able to get back to where I was trying to go in that case. You see, this is very elaborate. A lot of scenery to take in here. I can apparently get over here, but I don't know how. Okay, this is where I had come through before. How do I get back to the temple, is my question. Because I was still doing things. Wait, what is this? Do I want to go here? Journey to the temple. Okay. I figured it out, yes. Still dazed from being electrocuted, but that's fine. I can handle that. Apparently this is gonna take a minute. I'm just gonna walk that entire way, huh? Yeah, my little blessing. Blessing of personal sun. My own personal ball of sunshine brightening my day. A few things going on here. Still marked for death by electrocution. I don't think that's gonna work super well for me, and if my sim dies, I don't know what happens. Because usually I have multiple sims in a household, but we're just working with Estella here. Okay, so we're back at the temple, which is what we were doing last time before I did everything I possibly could completely wrong. As you do. So let's just, try to figure out what I was doing last time. This is right? I unlocked... Oh. Yeah, that's not good. I unlocked a bunch of this last time. I'm pretty sure. I did. And now it's back and I'm gonna get cursed again. Alright. I'm gonna try to figure out my way back. And then we'll take a look at a few other things. Sure, I like fitness while I'm hiking, and this is not an appropriate outfit. Change outfit to my adventurer outfit. Oh no. Wrong activation. I got a poison dart. Great. I need to acquire an antidote yet again. This is the scorpion all over again. Okay, so that was wrong. Sun glyph? I don't even know if there are hints or clues or anything. Got a skeleton arm. Perfect. Tree glyph? Yeah, my sim is always struggling because I'm always struggling, so that's just the No! Not another skeleton arm? This is... Oh no, look at this. Look at the poison effect. Got these spots all over me. Okay, the last one that I'm gonna try may be the right one. Oh, I gained some fitness though, so I've got that going for me. Okay, all of these were wrong. What? Oh. Not again. This blessing isn't doing a whole lot for me. Wrong activation. I activated the temple's defense. They're already activated! Like, this is already a thing. Okay, so am I supposed to do this first? Tell skeleton pun. compliment. Okay, I'll compliment. No, not. This is not the time to swim. I'm also gonna use a cheat for expediency. Sorry. Oh, there is something I could dig up over here. Alright, all I had to do was compliment that thing. Why? That is so unfortunate. And so ridiculous. All I had to do was compliment it. And I didn't have to get cursed. And I didn't have to get poisoned. I didn't have to touch skeleton arms. Alright, since I am an archaeologist in this game, we're gonna do a little bit of excavation and just see what happens. I have a couple of artifacts. Ooh. Really? This run is just not a good time, apparently. Estella is... But I acquired the entomology skill because I got attacked by spiders, and you know what? Everything is a learning experience, so... Alright, so I've got an unauthenticated mask. I'm not going to keep excavating, because I do want... there's another little excavation site, and my character is... Alright, I'm gonna compliment again. So, oh, wow, okay, we don't need that. So, my character is an archaeologist, but we're... Yeah, the RNG gods are not kind right now. I'm gonna skip my Sims archaeology. Oh no, I made it angry. Skeleton pun? Nope. Laughed at it though! So I have to be mean to this one? Alright, I'm gonna blame it, I guess. Oh, didn't like that. I also need to change. Maybe this is just one I'm not even supposed to talk to, but I have to. Because I'm not going to be able to pass otherwise. So, okay, insult. I had to insult this poor, unassuming statue to get further in to this temple. So many things to excavate. Oh, I didn't set up... I'm a bad archaeologist. I didn't set up the excavation site with my tape and everything. I just went right to digging. Oh wait, no. I did. Okay. I was really sure I did that wrong. What do I have going on here? Vacation blues from triggering temple defenses. I'm still sick from the poison dart. But I narrowly missed triggering other defenses, so... Feeling confident about that, apparently. This is interesting. I can just take this... I can just take the bones with me, which seems like not the best idea. Okay. So I have to make an offering, or I have to do something with this statue. We're gonna try the statue first. I don't know which thing is correct. I made it mad again. Okay. Blame for the danger? Use a cheat again. That wasn't right. Maybe this isn't right at all. There's no way to know. There's no hint for solving how to get... Oh, I definitely cheated my way through that, but okay. Apparently my character wet her pants. Maybe everything is just so frightening and so stressful. All of these are wrong. Yeah, so I wasn't supposed to do anything. Make an offering! I'm gonna make an offering. I don't know that I have that much to offer. Okay, I don't have to make a choice. Sweet. Leaves? Yeah, I'm brute forcing my way through this entire- Oh no! Oh good. And now I've passed out? I'm thoroughly- Okay, yes, I did pee myself because I got scared. And now I'm haunted by visions. So now my character is going to be hallucinating. Tree glyphs? Something has to work, right? I'm gonna cheat again. My character's having a hard time. Yes! Yes! Finally! But there's more! Alright, let's let my archaeologist do some archaeology things, like dig up what appears to be crystals. So many artifacts. I could study this for historical insight. Ooh, I got Alexandrite. Neat. There's really not a ton to study. I have a few opportunities, but you'd think I would be able to study, like, these ancient pots or something. Okay, now I have to figure out what I'm supposed to interact with this time. Maybe the pun will work this time. But I'm gonna give my character a moment to do sciencey things while slowly dying. Just having an all-around excellent time here. I don't know what I'm supposed to do! I'm gonna blame the statue, I guess. Maybe the statue wants anger. Maybe that's the key. Nope. I'm gonna get so many curses. Compliment? No, compliment is wrong. Make an offering to the sun glyph? I don't... Because my sim is slowly dying, I need to do cheats every 2 seconds to sustain her. No! Leaves! No! Arrowheads? This is such a bad time. Okay, so eventually I brute force gets my way. I just want to get to the next step. I just want to see what's at the end of this. I could excavate some stuff. I'm missing so many materials, but oh. This is the end. It's the end. I did it. All right, let's get some more curses, I suppose. We don't need this. So it only took a ton of curses and nearly dying multiple times. But we got there. And we are at the end of the temple. She's really not doing well. Oh, camera doesn't know what to do with this. Perfect. Yes, let's look at that. Oh my gosh. Okay. I gained some simoleons and adventure gear. Alright, well. Whoa, who's this guy? The design on this is not ideal. Apparently I can't study this ancient guard skeleton, even though I would like to. The camera's so bad. Oh, who did this? Okay. Alright, what did I get this time? Temple exploration complete. Brute forced our way through. Should look around for other discoveries. So I guess that was the main treasure chest. I got some treasure, a mystical relic, and more adventure gear. Even though there's not much more adventuring to be done in this case. What did I get this time? Simoleons, a mystical relic. Ooh, okay. Got some cool relics. Here's the Alexandrite I got. We got some unauthenticated items. Got that counterfeit item from last time. I am shocked I didn't somehow trigger these skeletons to be spooky. We're gonna do a little bit of excavation before I switch to a different sim. And so I guess I should heal her or something. We're gonna fast forward. I established my site, now we need to excavate. So we have our nice little... Oh, I wasn't able to fight off the poison. I'm marked for death by electrocution, though. I have 3 days where I can just get electrocuted. So I guess I shouldn't try to authenticate things. Perhaps I should try to get my sim some medical attention. What all is around? Oh, we can harvest an emotion tree, which I don't think is gonna help me actually. Let's just see what's around. Fast forward. So we're very dazed from being poisoned by that poison dart. And I suppose I need to find a local. Yeah, Estella maybe should have considered a different career path, but it's my fault that she's an archaeologist and I accept blame for this. Why is she swimming? This is the easiest path? This is not- there's no way that this is the easiest path. You're gonna swim all the way around this just to- oh. No, I guess it is. I guess it's the only way. She has to swim. I don't think any temples were set up this way. It would be too inconvenient. Now I have to change her clothes again so that she's an explorer. The belching really is something. A nice touch. I don't think, and I know that she is slowly... I don't see anything else, so... She wants to excavate, which makes sense because that's who she is. We're gonna travel, though. And try to remove some of this poisoning and maybe put her in a better position. What a nightmare of a vacation. There's probably a local somewhere over here. Alright, so who is local? You seem local. I can do a special local introduction with my local culture knowledge.
So.
Now, ask for antidote. Yes, he doesn't like me though.
Norb!
I'm making him very upset. But please?
Go on, Gee.
Please save me.
Yibs.
Would be appreciated.
Dabashibi. Uh-huh.
Very rude to let me know that I'm not attracted to this person. Okay, so apparently I have the antidote, which has just been deposited somewhere random in my inventory, which is not... It's sorted by new. And yet... And yet... Here we go. Chug the antidote. Save the sim.
Kelka. Dalish. Ingao. Wasub.
Please just chug the antidote.
Oh.
Why am I still... Okay. I was like, I'm still covered in spots. What is happening? Oh! Okay. I dispelled the mark of death. And now I'm blessed with a skeletal form. Blessing of bones. Estella has been blessed with a temporary transformation into a being of bones, with less to worry about while in the skeletal form. She may be able to get a few extra things done. Okay. And I'm just running around scaring people. Perfect. That's fine. That's exactly what you do if you're a skeleton. This is a blessing. This is a blessing to become a skeleton. Walking around frightening people. Well, in that case, I suppose I can't get stung by scorpions or anything, so maybe I should just work my way back over there. How did I get over there is the question. This is ridiculous. I can't believe this. Historically, not accurate. Again, very few pieces of evidence for anything like traps, a lot more kind of inclined in Hollywood toward that kind of thing because it is more exciting, it's more interesting, it raises the stakes. Historically, you would not be transformed into a skeleton for exploring. And I'm doing push-ups with my no muscles. Because of course, why not? Let's try to travel through again. And then we'll take a look at some other types of historical matter in the game. Oh, the bones rattle when she walks. I'm gonna harvest some avocados. Just because. I can clear this path. I haven't gone over there yet, apparently. I think I did. Maybe I didn't? What's over here? Let's find out. Technically, I could probably clear this path. Yeah, Indiana Jones lied. Indiana Jones lied to all of us. And that's just a fact. Oh no. She does little dances with extra bones that come from nowhere. Come on, keep clearing. Let's do some exploration. Very energized, though. I think she likes being a skeleton, so that's nice for her. So we've got a mysterious pedestal. Estella pulls back a curtain of vines and discovers a strange clearing in the jungle. There is a pedestal with a relic on top, surrounded by a circle of totems. The totems' faces are fixed in a permanent snarl that strikes fear in Estella's heart. Should she turn back or check out? Check out the totems. I think, in the spirit of just consistently putting the sim in danger, probably check them out. I think she has a high handiness, but I don't really remember. Okay, so I inspect the totems carefully, and I come up with a plan for retrieving the relic without triggering the traps for once in her life. All it takes are some vines, a ballpoint pen, and a paper clip, and she constructs a makeshift trap diffuser. So we've got, and this is a very old reference, so forgive me, but we've got some jungle MacGyver stuff going on. Okay, so I take the relic with me. I don't know what relic I just got, because apparently there's no sense to how this is organized. How long am I a skeleton for? 10 hours? This is not a blessing. Oh, another treasure chest. That's probably gonna curse me again. Someone apparently crashed a plane over here. Let's see. How bad is this gonna be? Okay. I get an artifact, mystical relic. Nothing bad happened for once. That's nice. It's a good change of pace. And yeah, sure. My sim can be known as the as your high handiness, which is interesting because I did make her a noble, which is a new career with the new set. She's cloud gazing as a skeleton in the rain. Wonderful. Do her needs go? No, no needs. No stomach, don't need to eat. No bladder, don't need to use the bathroom. I'm a spooky skeleton, so I guess I don't need to socialize with anyone. You know what? Maybe this is a blessing. I don't see anything else that I can check out over here except for this little potential excavation site. Now, in reality, obviously, it wouldn't be this clear where you're supposed to dig, but since it's a video game, they need to let us know. How is she still being attacked by flies if she has no flesh to attack? Yeah, spooky, scary skeletons. That's Estella's life now. What is this? Where is she getting? Well, no, okay. I know where she's getting the extra arms because she found a bunch earlier. Do some excavation. Let's see what we find. An artifact-shaped dirt clump. perfect. It may or may not be something. She's very dedicated to her job being a skeleton and continuing to work. Apparently I got attacked by spiders again. Alright, well she's having a nice time. So we could do one more round of looking at some of these artifacts, perhaps. Let's get our little table out. I think I have some stuff to... No, I don't want to extract anything. Uncover an artifact? Yeah, so we've got these clumps that may or may not be artifacts. Our little makeshift table next to this plane crash I unfortunately cannot investigate. We're gonna fast forward. Save a little bit of time. No, don't invite me to Party House right now. I'm busy. Of all the times to invite someone to a club while they're a skeleton exploring ancient artifacts. Oh, this is neat. I think I had one of these. It's a knife, apparently. Potential authentication in progress. Ah, it's genuine. Cool. Kinda neat looking. And now I can decorate her castle with all of these artifacts. Alright, let's uncover this other one that I got and just see what it is. This one's actually a lot bigger than I thought. Why with the bones all the time? I guess, I don't know, if I was a skeleton maybe I would do that too. I can't say for sure. Oh, we got one of these before and it was a fake. Maybe this one will be real? I don't know. Looks counterfeit to me. More spiders. Yeah, this is a fake. It looks fake, but I suppose I'll keep it. Oh, yay! Not a skeleton anymore. How nice for Estella. Put in inventory. I suppose we'll go back. I don't think that there's any other areas to explore. That I know of, anyway. I'm already out of there, so it's fine. It's much faster to get out of that area than to get into it. So, Estella, I think we are concluded with. We finished exploring that temple. She got a bunch of interesting artifacts, not all of which are actually real or useful. Apparently I had bait for bats. I don't know what that would have done. So she's back at her little vacation spot. She can just enjoy her time here. But what I'm gonna do is switch over to a different sim. Yeah, sorry about that. The loading screens are a little weird. No ad happening, I don't think. Hopefully not. Alright, so let me find my other sim. No, we don't want to be here. So this is the new, like, recently released world, and I haven't explored the whole thing, so we'll take a look around. This is hopefully somewhat historically relevant. We have different areas with different royal families. And I've also... I guess it's not quite a castle, it's more of like a mansion sort of thing for nobles. she's about to take the secret entrance. Got this clock that's a secret entrance. And it just brings her to this room, which has 2 secret entrances, one of which is a bookcase. So this is a house that I built, or mansion, manor, sort of castle, personal castle, I'm not sure what you would call this. But oh yeah, that's right, put swans in. We got swans and some ducks. I need to enable turtles. Hold on. Get some turtles happening. I thought I put lily pads, but I don't see the lily pads. I'm gonna add some for frogs real quick. We are just gonna add some spots for some frog friends. Because I enjoy frogs. And thus we can all enjoy frogs. Yeah, that'll work. Please allow me to frogs. Okay. Frogs, more frogs. Frogs all the time. Now we've got some wildlife. We've got turtles and frogs hopping around. But yeah, this is my incredibly ornate, but probably more quickly made than I needed to, castle manor, whatever you want to call it. Got some peacock statues. Unfortunately, I don't believe there are peacocks in the game. I made this nice little fountain with a sitting area. I can lure some very angry birds out here who will attack me. Let's do that. Also got some butterflies and moths flying around. A very fancy pool with some nice seating areas. I'm gonna stock this with koi, which I hadn't done before. Apologies. Alright, here's some birds that will inevitably attack my sim and make her miserable. Apparently I just walk through plants. Kind of rude. Oh, I accidentally made that an heirloom. That's fine. I've also made a dynasty with this character, which is a new mechanic. I'll talk about that a little bit more in a second after I... Yeah, so now we've got some koi. Play? I haven't used this before. Oh! They're friendly! They do tricks! They do barrel rolls! Good fish. Look at them. They're synchronized swimming. It's so impressive. I don't think I can do anything else with them. I can jump in. I don't know what that does. I don't want to cut the play short with the fish. They seem to enjoy it. Alright, what happens? Okay, I can just swim with my new little fish friends. Disappear into the depths of this, what should not be a very deep pond, but apparently is. Just for like the, I guess, a little bit of historical... Oh, I need to clear the arrows. She was practicing her archery earlier. So yeah, we have fish. I also have a stable, kind of like a wealthy, noble family marker. But it also, with one of the recent packs, not this specific one, it introduced archery, which also felt like kind of a historical, noble pastime, but there's also swordsmanship. Sure, she likes sword. That's fine. We don't need to... What? Oh, she was gonna do it on her own. I just got like a really weird thing in chat that I don't think that I have to pay attention to? Very strange. Okay. Yeah, so we've got some swordsmanship. It's a new skill she's practicing. I believe she's level 8. My butterflies aren't showing up, which is a little disappointing. Eventually, she'll have some horses. There's a lot of an emphasis in this house on like sitting rooms and reading and leisure to try to keep it somewhat historically accurate as much as like obviously these would not be historically accurate. um but these are modern, I guess, noble families. But we do have foosball here, and table tennis, very exciting. We also have a lot of candles, candelabras, things that historically may have been found in manors like this, displays of swords. We have a throne room with a couple of thrones. Wishful thinking for this sim. She's currently single and just trying to start off her dynasty. Very large kitchen with a lot of items in it. A lot of bedrooms. Again, wishful thinking. Trying to set up this dynasty. Historically, probably wouldn't have a whole lot to do other than things like chess. Very old, well-established game. Couple of children's rooms slash nurseries. Some woodworking stuff, jewelry making, and again, a highly inaccurate fitness room. But we've modernized some things, so she's got some amenities. Mostly I'm here for the pond, though, and the little friends who live out here. Okay, wait. So there is something else weird. So there are historical stories about things like kissing frogs. And this is a new addition. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with that. It's very strange in the chat. I don't like it. And I don't know what to do about it at the moment. But I'm gonna have my sim. This is a noble frog. Wow, you can just eat the frog, which feels very wrong. I can examine some frog lore. Oh, she went up to use the rock climbing wall. That's not what we're doing right now. Right now is frog lore. She refuses to use the stairs. She will only use the secret passage, which I suppose is fine. It's also a huge TV, for no other reason other than she's a noble, and she has a manor, and why not? Alright, so what lore do we have? Also have some... Ooh. A kiss for the cursed. Among the frogs that hop and roam, some once called a sim life home, twisted by a trickster's curse from noble lines to fates far worse. Yet only true love, pure and warm, can break the spell and shift their form. So we have some lore. I'm gonna kiss the frog. The frog's kinda cute. Oh, that was rude.
Susu.
He's got a crown and everything. Transformed him and set him free, and he is already asking me to marry him. Sure. So he seems a little... Well, I was gonna say he seemed quite a bit older than her, but I guess he's not that much older than her. He's got some toad eyes. Already came equipped with a crown. Not sure what his deal is exactly. But so we have some nods to these historical stories, things like kissing frogs. What else can we find around here? She probably shouldn't just be hanging out in exercise clothes, I feel like, though. So let's get her back in her normal clothing. What is this? Enchanted encounter from engagement to frog sim. The sim felt an extraordinary connection after kissing a frog that transformed into a sim and proposed. Love knows no bounds. Truly. He can stay here. My sim currently has no friends. But let's just take a look around. I guess we'll come back here later. Again, I haven't really explored these new areas, but this is what comes with like noble sims. There are lineages, dynasties. We now have heirs. Like the frog emote, yes. So let's take a look at things. We're just gonna put the walls back up so that we can see how everything looks. Architecturally, this seems got some sort of a like Spanish feel, maybe Italian, maybe Italian, Portuguese, and Spanish kind of influences here. I'm not 100% sure, but we do also have a beach, which would probably point to some similar areas. Got some boats. What all is available over here? Probably not a lot. It didn't look like there was a lot going on. But, whoa, what is this? How do I get up here? Can I get up here? What? You can't! This is rude. I don't appreciate this. Okay, can I get up here? No, everything is just blocked off. Everything is just a lie. What's up these stairs? Probably more lies. Not sure why there's a gate here. Jaunty music out of nowhere? What was that? This appears... This is empty? This is just like an empty, very nice royal home. If I had known, I would have just placed her there. I know that there are families over here. I know for sure. Visit residence? Let's try that. So along with these kind of new lineages, new dynasties, most of the noble families are involved in some kind of dynasty. You're supposed to have an heir. You can set things like skills and ideals, and so you gain kind of public favor through doing things like visiting public places. I guess I can show you that in a minute. And you can also gain royal favor and royal standing. I don't know who lives here. You can build alliances. Whoever this is. Oh! I don't know if this is a royal or not.
Yazib, Bimbus.
He's an enhanced kleptomaniac, which is unique. Alright, I won't invite him over, I guess. I know. Okay, interesting. Why is he calling me? Why is my frog husband trying to set me up on like a reality dating show? No. Okay, so I'm gonna try to figure out where these families are. Because there are a lot of also literary references, which probably is obvious to be honest, but... So we have the Cap family, which is like the Capulets. We have the Monty family, which is like the Montagues. But we also have the Durong family. We have the... Ah, yes, this is who I was looking for. The Tabe family. I only have 10 minutes to explore these cities. Okay, no, it was lying to me. There is a family here. Okay. Like, this house is too nice not to have someone living here. I don't want to be rude. I guess I can recall my childhood really quickly. They've added so many things that... Let's see, what would my noble sim perhaps have been like as a child? Maybe she had access to a lot of interesting foods, so expanded taste buds.
Luray.
Wealthy family, in an area near a lot of water. Are they just not gonna let me in? That's a first, actually. Okay. They decided to admit me. So again, we have these very fancy homes. What is this? Oh, I can hold a press conference or give a speech. Noble introduction, which I can do as a noble. Noble to noble.
Oh.
Sulavul.
Sulavul.
Very awkward bow, but that's alright.
Dag dag.
How awkward, we have the same hairstyle.
Glano. Huh.
So they're materialistic, which is, I suppose, not a surprise given their own personal manner here. A little less castle-y than the one I built, but still very nice. And probably would historically have been built a very long time ago. Given the architecture and the materials, has probably, like, we can assume, would have been here for a very long time. In The Sims, time is a little bit different. We don't exactly know what the set time scale or age of things is, but could probably reasonably assume at least a few hundred years old. Maybe, possibly. Who's this? I don't know who that is. I would like, however, to explore the area that's sort of an amalgamation, I believe, of African nations. We'll take a look. Maybe more North African? We have a market. Although I don't know that anything's going to be open. I didn't check what Sims time it is. It's almost like a reasonable hour. So yeah, this is supposed to be, it looks more North African, I would say. We have a lot of displays of weaponry. We also just have open swordsmanship practice, I suppose. What is this? Enroll in a tournament. Okay. What happens? I was gonna check out the market, but now I can fight someone. That's so much more enticing. I like that there's some ducks over here in this pond. Oh, is she gonna fight me? I could fight this lady. You can see that the building materials that they've used for these houses are very similar to the other areas. I use cheats again. Sorry. Oh no, she's actually gonna fight me?
Serapi. So.
I think she's gonna fight me. Anyway, so the building materials are very similar. We do see some architecture that the regional invitational? Sure. Okay. Oh, is this lady gonna fight me? She's a teacher. She's a professor. Yeah, I gotta fight her. Interesting. How do I do this? At any rate, so we do see some things that are more reminiscent of like Roman architecture, particularly these pillars. But a lot of the landscaping and some of the other architectural sort of I guess, trends that we see in the buildings are very North African. What is my sim doing? Oh, I was gonna duel. Okay. I thought the duel was supposed to happen over there, but that's... We're just gonna duel anywhere, I guess. Start duel.
Ressig Shufflet.
She didn't even enroll in this tournament. I'm just gonna fight her. She was surprised. People are gathering around.
Rollers?
My sword is so fancy.
Yibs!
The one bummer about this is that I can't control any of this, it's just automatic. So whatever happens, I think is just gonna be RNG if it decides I win or lose. No placement. It went awry? I need more training, so I just straight up lost. Alright, well, you know, you try new things. We also have some beaches over here that look very nice. Some fishing, which I'm willing to bet does not have regional fish, which would be a cool addition to this. Just kind of looking around. Oh, I could catch a frog here. But we have some, what looks to be, at least in the context of what this area is fictionally, some traditional pottery. We have local plants adorning different areas of the streets. These are not explorable. Spotted heart frog. Frogs also not regional. That's okay, I'm the only one who would pay attention to that. Oh, this is cool. What is this? Is that a house? Oh no, this must be the market again. Oh, so there are some things for sale. Interesting. Sure, I'll purchase this giant sword. We also have some wood carvings. These are not much different than what you would see at the flea market, which already exists in another area of the game. More frogs! Always more frogs! I don't know why we have people... Oh, that guy was so excited about a famous person that he fainted. Got a little dragon statue. Unfortunately, no frog statues. Who is this guy? Oh, it's one of the Monty kids, apparently. So with a new dynasty system, apparently you can forge alliances, you can also marry into these dynasties, you can create heirs, people who are going to kind of carry on the dynasty after a particular sim passes. Right now, I have a dynasty of 1, because my sim hasn't formed any alliances or married anyone. Apparently now very good friends randomly with this guy.
Oh.
That's right, my sim is a little bit famous, so people might be freaking out over her as well. I guess that fan wanted to hug me. This guy is a slob and a snob, which is an interesting combination. I only have like a minute, but I was just gonna go check out the area where my sim lives, where I built that mansion, manor, castle. I'm not sure exactly what to call it, but I built a thing. So let's... Apparently this is a lounge. I'm not sure what this area is. I think this area is probably more... maybe more aligned with like France, the UK, the kinds of architecture that we see in those circumstances. Again, a lot of water around these areas. A lot of emphasis, less so on boats here, it seems. Like, we have a few boats, but they're not as numerous as we saw in those other areas. We see a lot of mansions. This is apparently, according to the map, the wealthier area. Statue. Clean up the statue? People have graffitied! I didn't even know this was an option. What happens if I clean it? Anything fun? That's just a festival. I didn't get anything for cleaning this up. There should be like a prize or oh, I got okay. I got a blessing for cleaning the graffiti off. But yes, here we have very opulent designs. Featuring what we can assume is a lot of wealth. And then we also have what are the equivalent of the Montagues and Capulets. I think I'm remembering that correctly. There's another swordsmanship tournament that I would inevitably lose yet again. Apparently you can order food here. Oh, okay, this is a hint. This is Italian. So we have some food that give us a hint that this is supposed to be an Italian area. But yeah, this is a really nice, pretty area that I had not previously checked out. So I thought that I would take this time to take a look around. Ah, more peacock statues. I am a fan of peacock statues. But anyway, that is my time for today. A little bit of a relaxing stream for this one. I will be taking a couple of weeks off, just as a heads up. We'll get back over here. If you enjoy SAS's live events such as this, which is Archaeogaming, book clubs, and reading groups, please consider becoming a member and a supporter of SASA with a recurring monthly donation. For as little as $3 a month, you can help us save ancient studies. You can also subscribe on Twitch for free through your Amazon account. And as always, thank you very much for exploring with me today. When I come back after a couple of weeks, we will be doing Horizon Zero Dawn, which is going to be quite a change of pace. So hopefully I will see you there, and in the meantime, have a nice couple of weeks. Thanks, everyone.